Hello, my name's Emily, and this is going to be my presentation on high-quality connections. So overall, I felt like this was really important to learn about. So the situation that I focused on was the semi-low morale within our unit. I wouldn't say that it's extremely low, but it is like semi-low. So my expectation for this project of what I was going to be doing is to improve the overall morale and happiness of the individuals within the unit, and hoping that it would result in a domino effect of other people wanting to do the same thing. So my approach with this was to be more attentive and engaging with peers and leadership whenever speaking to them, and I wanted to spend more time actually stopping to talk to people as I passed by them rather than rushing the interaction to get where I needed to go or do what I needed to do. And then another thing that I wanted to do during this project was to ask people how they were doing whenever I saw them, rather than just, casual small talk, and just try to really see how they were doing. So I just kind of I applied this approach to just anyone that I would see during shift change or just throughout the day, anywhere on base. So for the execution of this, I implemented the steps that I talked about on the previous slide, and going through and doing this just within I did this all week. And going through and doing this, I noticed that people were noticeably happier on each day, and they began to actually open up and want to talk about things, and they would be, there would be the people that wouldn't really talk to many people, you would see them interacting with more people, and just other people would come up to someone or come up to me and be like, hey, how are you doing? People that normally wouldn't do that. So that was something that kind of surprised me with this, was that it actually did have a domino effect, and that it actually was successful like I was hoping that it would be. And I added in here some quotes of what some people said as I spoke to them at the end of the week about this project. So reflecting on this, I was pretty worried about it going into it. I didn't feel like it would have as big of a impact as it did, but overall the actions that I took did end up boosting the morale within the unit and built better foundations for friendship and just happiness, and just an overall better working environment. And this is definitely something that I plan to do more in the future, because I think that it is important to have a healthy working environment, especially in the situation that we're in, because it's so easy for morale to go down. And so just having those positive interactions and those high quality connections and stuff is really important for keeping that issue from happening. And then looking at it on my end, because as I said, it resulted in a domino effect of where other people would come up to me and ask me how I was doing or how my day was going, or situations like that, and that's where it would result in not rushing the interaction and just actually taking the time to have a conversation with them and truly see how they're doing and what I can do for them to help them. So overall, I felt like this was a really good eye-opening experience, and I think that's definitely something that I plan to continue doing in the future in all aspects of life, not just with the workplace.